Welcome to Tom Strong Reviews. In this video I'm going to show you a Tribble, a fictional critter from Star Trek the original series. They come in multiple colours. This one is beige. I'm just going to make sure he's okay. A little bit camera shy? No, I think he's doing alright. This Tribble is both sound and motion activated. Now it has to be quite a loud sound, like a clap or a slam of a door. So if I clap my hands or even click my fingers, that wakes the Tribble up and he's in a happy mode because I've just fed him. But you can also just click your fingers. It doesn't have to be a very loud noise, but it needs to be an abrupt sound. And of course, you can stroke or pat your Tribble and hold him in the palm of your hand. And, well, basically, it's very soothing. I'm not saying it's going to replace your cat, because certainly Tribbles eat more, but it might do. Just make sure you keep your Tribble happy. And certainly if you've got any enemies in the house, and we're now going to reveal the underside, there's a Velcro opening and you can get to the mechanism and the switch. Now of course, because I'm jostling him, all this is very shaky, but I'm now going to switch him from the number 1 position, which is the soft cooing, to the off, and then to the number 2. And I'm going to just quickly push the mechanism back inside, seal the Velcro pouch, and as you can see, he's now not very happy. So maybe your worst enemies walked in the house, or the cat. And now you've got the agitated, scared, shrieking squeal sound, whether you tap him or hit him. And of course, any mortal enemies like a Klingon, who see these as parasites, and I think the feeling's mutual. They come in various sizes, different colours. This is the medium-sized one. Some of the smaller and the larger ones have got different, sometimes less features, sometimes more features, so do look out for the details. I'll put all the details down below in the comment section as always. This one is made by the Diamond Select Toys, so particularly good one because it's got both noises, all the motions, and of course you can activate it both by noise or petting your pet Tribble. So I'm going to just open him up again and show you the mechanism as I turn it back to the much more nicer cooing sound. So you can absolutely take this out, and you need to change the batteries. Nice simple crosshead screwdriver, 2 AA batteries, very easy to install, and you've got an off position. Now when you actually receive this, you've got to rummage around and you'll see a clear plastic tag in the battery compartment. So this came actually with batteries. The batteries are demo batteries, but they're doing really well. Certainly I've had this for quite a few months now, and I haven't had to replace the batteries. But you need to pull this out. And if you're going to leave your unit off for a long time, you can actually pop it back in again. It's quite good. It's a nice stiff bit of plastic, and that just breaks the battery contact quite nicely. Now I'm absolutely fascinated by this. They've really developed this really well. So I'm going to turn it back on again. And I'm actually not going to put it in the Velcro. I'm going to let it, he says, dance around the table, because I think it's incredible. It doesn't fall over. So you don't have to have your Tribble in any particular orientation. And the opening absolutely is big enough to have it pretty much anywhere on its side. Obviously it's circular. Tribbles are circular. But the mechanism is an absolute brilliant dancing machine, and I'm sure I'll find some other uses for this. Even though the sound is definitely Tribble sound, I just think it's an awesome dancing droid in its own right. So there we have the Tribble. Make sure you get the electronic sound and vibration effects. Make sure you get both modes. And I really do think having the motion, so you can just pet or kick, depending on what mode you are, whether you're a Klingon or a friend. You can kick or pat your Tribble awake, or with a loud cough, clap or sneeze, wake him up. But he's absolutely nice to have, and behold, keep him on the shelf, and he'll just wake up as and when there's food or noise or Klingons in your house. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, subscribe and comment. Now, for those of you that like to stroke and pet and keep a Tribble, Because you're an absolute Star Trek fan, you'll know that this came about from the first TV series, the original TV series, I should say, season 2, the Trouble with Tribbles. Tribbles, I keep saying triples. They triple in your hand, but they're tribble and trouble. Then, of course, the Deep Space Nine did a sort of homage to this by doing the Trials and Tribble-ations episode, which was fantastic and involved a little bit of time travel and poor old Worf. There's no Klingons here. But this is actually, if you think about the timeline, because they did Star Trek Enterprise, first seen by Dr. Phlox in the Breach episode, where he was using it in his, yes, keep the ears covered. I don't know if it's got ears, but if I perhaps cover its head as best I can, it was being used in the medical bay. Scientific experiments for the good of all, for the greater good of all. Calm yourself, calm yourself. Now, it's actually made brief appearances in 4 movies and counting, so this is just an absolutely popular creature, depending on your orientation, depending on whether you're, let's say, Klingon or non-Klingon. And as you can see, it's an absolutely lovely, very cute and fluffy, feels very soft. Of course, it's artificial, but it feels very soft. It's very plush. Needs a little bit of a brush when you first get in, but you know.